I love the statement by Albert Einstein when he said, "For us physicists, the distinction between past, present, and future is only an illusion, although a very convincing one." So, if you think about awareness, being in the present moment, the only way we can exist is in this thing called time. The past is gone forever. Right now is something that's continually moving, and the future is a concept. If you think about it, the future doesn't really exist. It's just a concept in our minds, an important concept, but we can never be there in the future, other in our mind's eye, which is significant, but only in our mind's eyes. There's another statement by the Greek philosopher Heraclitus who says, "No man ever steps into the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." So in other words, I can ask you the question, have you ever read the same book twice? And many people say, yeah, I've read, at least one or two books a number of times. And did you get something different out of it each time? And the answer, of course, is yes. Well, why is that so? Because as we develop and grow in life, we continue to have experiences. And so if we keep grounded in the reality that life is always moving, that we can experience things more fully in the present moment when we get out of the past and don't get too caught up in the future. If you take a look at your breathing, for example, the only time that we can ever breathe is in the present moment. You can't breathe in the future, and you can't breathe in the past. Such a strong advocate of regular and consistent exercise, resistance training, weight training. This is a safe way to allow your body to do the things that it always wanted to do. And then to help even those that struggle with addiction to start to own their bodies and their feelings and to notice what's going on and then own it. So all of these activities can help one be grounded in the present moment. There's also some activities in the workbook that will help you to be a mindful eater. There's one example in there that I personally love. It's like taking an M&M. If you're not allergic to peanut M&Ms, use a peanut. If not, a chocolate, and just put it in your mouth and sit with it and notice it without chewing it. Just let it dissolve, and you can probably keep it in for 10 minutes or whatever, and then the peanut is in there, and you can just feel it, but just notice it with your tongue. It's a whole different experience. But usually we're such a fast-paced society. We're going from one thing to the next, and we need to slow down, notice what's going on. That's why we keep reminding individuals repetition is so critical to learning. Awareness, where are you right now? What's going on right now? What do you see right now? What do you hear right now? What's going on in your mind right now? So when you start asking yourself those questions on a consistent basis, and you can set your phone, your watch, every hour it'll go off, that it will bring you back, and then you ask a series of questions. What's going on right now? And if you feel a little bit off kilter and you want to get grounded, just pick a color. Say, I'm going to notice everything that's orange in my line of sight. And then just notice that. Or turquoise or green or whatever it might be. Or you might say, I'm going to look for a bird right now. Whatever it is, you can direct your attention mindfully to something that will help you get grounded in the present moment. And as you continue to practice this, it'll help you become more grounded to deal with the issues that are really hitting you in life. And then when we talk about mindfulness and mindfulness strategy in a form of meditation that I'm going to teach you, it'll help you even become more aware of what's going on in the present moment.